It just seems the most rational thing to do is keep your cash on the sidelines until the market picks a direction to head in. Is this an irrational strategy in your opinion? I don't think keeping it on the sidelines is a good idea at all. Because what ends up happening is when you keep your money on the sidelines, what ends up happening is you start to have a tendency to try to pick the bottom. And nobody can pick the bottom. You ask any professional that actually does this for a living, ask any professional that makes millions of dollars in the markets or that manages billions of dollars running a hedge fund, not one of those professionals will tell you that they try to pick the market bottom. Not one of them will do that. Even the people that you see on TV that say, my target is 3,200, or like say my target is 320 on the SPY. Every single person that you see on television that is a true professional that says, oh, I think the SPY is going to 320, they're not just completely out of the market and they're just waiting for the market to get to 320 and then all their money is going to go into the market. They're buying throughout the entire process. They're not trying to pick the exact bottom and waiting and doing nothing until you get to 320. Trying to pick the bottom is a complete fool's game. Any professional will tell you, don't try to do it. The professionals can't do it. What makes a non-professional think that they can do something that a professional willingly admits that they are not capable of doing? So don't try to pick the exact bottom. That's first and foremost. Secondly, this is the best trading environment that I've ever seen in my entire life. I've been doing this for 17 years. The volatility in this market is unbelievable. There's opportunity everywhere. There's opportunity in small caps, in mid caps, in large caps, in commodities. There's opportunity in bonds. Like, do you remember the last time there was opportunity for you to actually just put money to work, like in T-bills? You have to go back to like 2007, 2006 to the last time you had interest rates on T-bills that you have now. So keeping your money on the sidelines, I think right now is a bad decision. That's me personally. It's the best trading environment that I've ever seen, and members of True Trading Group are taking advantage of that, right? Members are taking advantage of it. Members of True Trading Group, the vast majority of them, are making money right now in this environment. They're not waiting for the market to pick a direction. The vast majority of members in True Trading Group are making money right now in this environment you find yourself in. And don't take my word for it. You don't have to take my word for it. Hell, I don't even expect you to take my word for it. And really, honestly, you shouldn't take my word for it. Let me ask members themselves. Take their word for it. Members of True Trading Group, do me a favor right now. Type the $ in chat. If you're making money right now in this environment, you guys are becoming better traders. Simple, straightforward question. You're making money, you're becoming better traders, type the $ right now in chat. I did not catch the person's name that asked me that question, so I do apologize that I did not grab your name before I answered your question, but just pay attention to how many people are typing the $. These are people that are just like you. These aren't bots. These are real people just like you. They're not smarter than you. They don't have more money than you. They don't have more time than you. They don't have more experience than you. They have all the same problems and issues and hurdles that you have. The only things they have that you don't is an actual professional education, which is what I learned when I worked at the hedge fund in New York, access to real professional tools, and they're part of a community of traders and investors that genuinely give a damn whether or not each other succeed or fail. That's the only difference. Josh Farrington is the person that asked the question. Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. Josh, I hope that helps answer your question, man. So you guys can see firsthand, and don't take my word for it. Just, I think it's always best when people have questions like that. Like, listen, you want to ask me about a stock, you want to ask me about the markets or about me personally, it's my pleasure. But whenever you're talking about other people and our members making money, it's always better to hear it from them directly.